Well, you told me you only have 10 minutes, and this place was built in 1941. I'll go on and on and on.
The El Cortez was built in 1941 by J.C. Grayson, Marion Hicks, and J.K. Housels. Constructed for $245,000, it was considered downtown Las Vegas's first major resort. In 1945, the El Cortez was sold to a rather infamous name. Bugsy Siegel and his crew of mobsters, including Mo Sedway, Gus Greenbaum, and Meyer Lansky, were in the midst of building the Flamingo Hotel. They bought the El Cortez so that they could train their crew in the meantime and move them over to the Flamingo when it was ready to open. The Flamingo opened in 1946, and Siegel sold the El Cortez back to Housels, one of the original owners. Rumor has it that something fishy happened between Bugsy Siegel and the sale back to Housels, which wouldn't be unprecedented for mob dealings.
A story that I don't know if it's true or not, but this is sort of like the word, is that they bought the place for $600,000 from Mr. Housels and his group, and they sold it back to him for $750,000. So that's like $150,000 profit for Bugsy Siegel. And the word is that the reason why they bought it back for more money, that was a payoff, so nobody would bother them. These gangsters would never bother them, no matter what they did in Las Vegas later on.
In 1947, Bugsy Siegel was shot and killed, and Meyer Lansky and his associates were quick to take over the Flamingo Hotel.
And there's no way he would have gotten killed, assassinated, unless Meyer Lansky gave the okay.
When opening the restaurant, Siegel's 1941, Kenny's team got in contact with Siegel's then living daughter, Millicent. Millicent ended up renting family memorabilia to the El Cortez to be put on display. Among the items on display in the restaurant, Millicent's wedding photo taken about 3 years after the death of her father.
Their father was killed in 1947, and who's walking it down the aisle but Meyer Lansky? Sort of creepy, isn't it?
This chilling photo is just one of the historical items on display in the hotel. In 1952, the famous neon arrow, marquee, and signature roof sign were installed. The exterior facade of the El Cortez has not changed, and all of these signs remain downtown landmarks to this day, which is something rare for Las Vegas. In 1963, gaming pioneer and legend Jackie Gaughan bought the El Cortez from Housel for almost $4.5 million. Jackie had a rough time with the hotel at first, so much so that he wanted to take the loss and give it back.
And Mr. House says, Jackie, I shed many a tears with the El Cortez, and so will you. I'm not taking it back. Well, that's the best thing that ever happened to you because he made a big success out of it.
Over the following decades, Jackie shaped the El Cortez into what it is today and revolutionized the Vegas experience. He quite literally ate, slept, and breathed El Cortez.
All he cared about is this place. He was here all the time.
In 1980, Tower Number 2, a 15-story structure, was built onto the hotel. At the top of the tower,
all right, guys, welcome to the Jackie Gaughan Suite.
A penthouse made especially for Jackie and his wife to live. And live he did.
Main entrance here, these are these hand-carved wooden doors with Jackie Gaughan's initials on the handles. It's 2,800 square feet. Built in 1980 and really maintained exactly as it was when Jackie Gaughan lived up here.
Jackie lived out the rest of his life 30-plus years in his penthouse and still played poker in the casino below until his death in 2014. Somewhat of a crown jewel of the property, this space is something you have to see to believe. The photos don't even do it justice. We're gonna have to put a pin in this for now and come back to it in another video because I could go on and on and on about it. In 2008, Jackie sold the El Cortez to Kenny Epstein, who has been running it ever since.
We're a time warp. We're like a place from the past, like Las Vegas used to be.
Talk about a time warp. You can experience history and stay in one of the original 47 rooms. The rooms are renovated, but it really is like taking a step back in time when walking up the staircase to these rooms. There's also a vintage beauty salon and a speakeasy barbershop.
There's only a staircase to go up. It's like in the old cowboy movies where they walked up the stairs to go to the rooms. That's exactly how it was.
Things that set the El Cortez aside, especially from the mega casinos on the Strip, are its accessibility and personal service.
Nothing to it. You pull up and you're right in the casino. There's no big walking and walking and walking, and it's easy to get in here. And it's a homey place. We have so many customers from the Strip, they come here and they heard about us and then they say, I can't believe I love this place. And you know, we don't have the restaurants that the Wynn or these other Strip hotels have, but we have personal service.
That personal service includes Kenny at 80 plus years old, walking the casino floor and talking to people almost every day.
And I introduce myself to everybody every day, every time I'm in the elevator. I take pictures with the people that want to take pictures with me and make me feel like I'm important, this old guy. But believe me, I'm sincere with them. I care about every one of them.
Why have you stuck with it this long? You're still here, it's 2023.
Well, where do you want me to go? This is my home.
And just like Kenny, 80 plus years later, the El Cortez is here to stay.
The Desert Inn was great. There's no more Desert Inn. That's where Wynn is now. The Dunes was great. That's where Frank Sinatra played before the Sands. That's ripped down. That's the Bellagio. All these hotels are gone. They're all gone. And we're still here. So we got staying power.